You should have reviewed Chapter 5 in your Magrino-Geller book, the midterm sales letter, already. You should have, because that was on the syllabus, and you should have done that already. That talks about the assignment for the midterm sales letter. And let's go over it together. Pull out page 105, pull out your book, look at page 105, and you'll see. You write a 4 to 5 page business letter or memo. 4 to 5 pages. Don't come back and ask me how many pages it should be. 4 to 5 means minimum 4, meaning less than 4 does not pass. 4 to 5 business letter or memo, single spaced, not double spaced. Single spaced, it says it right here. 4 to 5 business page letter or memo, single spaced, not including the list of references. Okay, not including the list of references. So that's 4 to 5 of actual writing that accomplishes the following. Now, by the way, you saw here it says business letter or memo. You can do it in either form. We've only talked about letters, so most students choose to do it in a letter form, which means you'll do the normal type of, dear whatever, the address and letterhead, and then at the end of the entire thing you put, your salutation or your closing things, sincerely whatever, very truly yours, your name, and make sure you sign it. Most people do it in a letter. I'd recommend you do it in a letter because it's easiest for us. That's the form that we've been using throughout the semester. A 4 to 5 page business letter or memo, try doing a letter, single space, not including a list of references, that accomplishes the following. Represents the initial correspondence to your patron, which means you've got to have your patron identified. You've got to have your problem, your paradigm, and your patron identified. You've got to address a specific person by name, that's your patron. Explains the current problem, which you should have done already because we've been spending so much time on that. Explains at least some of your initial research towards a solution, which is your paradigm, something that we just spoke about earlier in this class. Cites your research clearly according to APA style, gives a sense of your plan of action and associated costs, closes with an invitation to your oral presentation. What is it that we want? What is the objective? What are we going to ask for? We're going to ask for the opportunity to give our oral presentation to them. That oral presentation is our sales pitch. Just like with the resume assignment, where we wanted to make sure that we asked for the interview, here what we want is the opportunity to come in and sell our proposal. We want the opportunity to come in and to give our oral presentation. It appends a bibliography of at least 8 sources. You see the requirement there? 8 sources cited in APA style. Remember, though, that at least 10 sources are required for the final proposal. Everything is right here for you on page 105. The midterm sales letter should be written as a letter of persuasion, and as such it carries the added burden of addressing a particular reader and using some of the means of persuasion available to you for appealing to him or her with special attention to rational or logical appeals. We've talked about that already throughout the semester. We've talked about how you need to go through that Roma analysis, remember? Go back and check your notes. You need to break things down. This is a letter of persuasion. Read through page 5, or rather chapter 5 on page 105. There are more requirements. It tells you what it will be, what the paper will be graded on, the purpose, some pitfalls and problems, and then we've got a great checklist here of things that you should use, the 14 steps to a strong sales letter. This book is a course in a box. Everything that you need is in here. You should have developed your problem, you should identify your patron, you should know your paradigm, and you got to make sure that you get this proposal done as well.